I feel like this might be one of the most political films, animated films I've ever seen. It's like so much about it. It kind of made me think of Spike Lee School Days, you know, the whole wake up. There's a moment in that. Did you get that when you were reading the script?
Well, you know what's really cool is I just think that there's a lot of underlying messages, and I think things that are going to be easy for young people to understand and be inspired by, but also kind of good for the whole family, you know? So I quite enjoyed it myself, watching it back, and I know I brought my my older sister and my parents, and they enjoyed it just as much as my little nieces, so that's a good sign.
We should be kind of starting young to get people kind of aware of like politics and social things going on, because obviously this is about like telling the truth and kind of, especially now when we talk about fake news and everything,
Right.
It just feels like, is this something we should be doing, especially when a lot of fairy tales kind of begin in kind of moral lessons.
Yeah, of course. All of them really do, you know. And I think this is just a way to, I think, you know, there's so many things that you can pull from it. I mean, you can look at, you know, the concept of following your heart and what is your inner truth telling you is right, and what is the right thing to do, and what and the kind of like that moral compass of, or the idea of like, what's the right thing to do and how do I follow that? And then there's the idea of not allowing people to decide for you what your future is or who you should be. I feel like my character, you know, she's the daughter of the stone keeper, who is like the ruler of our land, and so my character is not supposed to challenge that or have any questions or really act in any way that would kind of test these stones, right? And so what I think is really cool is she quite lives in like quite the opposite way, you know. Secretly, she has this entire society dedicated to finding out if humans exist. And I think that, I don't know, it's just cool that you have these strong characters that just want to be exactly who they are, even if the world defines them something else.
Obviously, as a character as well, she's very much like you anyway, because like, you know, you are very vocal and you're outspoken, and you really, I suppose to a lot of people, you've become kind of a role model, especially not just issues of kind of being a woman of colour, colorism debates and all that type of stuff. Is this something that you kind of feel that you can't let go of, and when you're picking roles, you kind of pick roles that might be able to show that a bit more?
I mean, of course it's something that I think about. I think I try to, I think as far as just like my platform as a person in the public eye, I think I always try to use it for good things, and I always try to use it as a place of sometimes doesn't just belong to me, and give other people the spotlight that's normally on me. In this movie, my character is like, that's kind of what she tries to do, you know. She's trying to use her platform as like basically royalty, her like stonekeeper's daughter, as a way to, I guess, just, you know, uncover the truth and open up a lot of doors and be more accepting, and, you know, so I don't know. Of course, I know it's weird to say that you have like commonalities with a animated Yeti, but, you know, she's really cool and she's smart, and I just think it's just fun, you know.
Last time I spoke to you, it was with Zach, and we joked about what Disney movie you'd like to do.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I kind of preempt this with Little Mermaid.
Well, it's still rumors, so we'll see.
We'll see. Go on, give me a wink if
We'll
it's...
see.